Too bad for the destroyers. They lost 2 good soldiers. Word is, 2 destroyers got wrecked. We know you're smarter than that. The destroyers just can't seem to get it together. Get a grip, brothers.
Come, man! You like a real You ain't skulking away, turkey! Bash your fucking face in!
A new crew was wiped clean from the scene last night after trying to march over some destroyer turf. Some small-time outfit was crossed out last night in the Big CI when they tried to acquire some destroyer property. Too bad for them, they just couldn't cut it. The latest crew to arrive on the scene had their career cut short when they tried to muscle in on the destroyer's biggest racket last night.
All right, man! I get a hold of you,
The destroyers flexed on 2 warrior recruits that wandered onto their turf last night. Too bad the new blood didn't know the rules of the streets. The warriors lost 2 of their latest additions when they wandered off the map right into destroyer patrols. You should know better, babies. Good night. The warriors gotta be careful who they give their colors to. Their latest recruits were wrecked last night when they tried to soldier in on destroyer turf.
We're gonna have to follow him on his rounds. Don't be seen. He's gonna spot me.
Shit, he saw me! I blew it!
The savage Huns are calling out the warriors after they found 2 members making a scene on their turf. Don't try to muscle in when you don't have the strength to back it up, boppers. 2 warriors were made in Chinatown and wrecked by the savage Huns last night. Those took no notice, and business was as usual. Use your head, boppers. 2 warriors were knocked off the hit list after an initiation rite went wrong. Don't mess with moves you can't handle, boppers. The Huns got a great set. A warrior recruit tried to break onto the Harlem scene. Too bad the boppers broke the boy's spirit before he could make it back home. Keep trying, babies. You're bound to make the cut someday. A warrior initiation went sour last night when the boppers danced circles around the new recruit. Remember, babies, you can't out-bop the crew who owns the name. Style beat out a Coney recruit last night in Harlem. Seems the boy couldn't cut it when he tried to break with the boppers. The word on these mean NYC streets is that the warriors got made and went down for the count. Too bad, boppers. We thought you were a heavy set. A crew that was making some waves went soft tonight. The warriors from Coney Island got wasted. Your rep is all you got out there, boppers. Don't be so soft. You gotta learn how to flex. Gotta bop hard to make it out there, boppers. Don't be afraid to throw around your muscle. You gotta be tough on the streets, boppers. Don't give an inch and don't back down. Remember, boppers, the flash'll get you up. Remember, babies, you gotta keep a thick skin out there. The warriors got laid out by some mean beats. Too bad, babies. A minor league team was dropped from the league after a major loss to the Destroyers. Only swing at the ones you can hit, boppers. Out in Coney, the Destroyers snuffed out an unsigned ban for trying to get up on their turf. Don't stop rockin', boppers. Stay solid. Down in the Big CI, Virgil and his Destroyers beat some small-time rivals when they tried to get up. Some crews just ain't got what it takes.
The whole block's against you, Warriors! I don't want to fight anymore.
I like this shit, man. I really do. Tickets.
We just got word that a couple of Warriors stuck out in Riverside. Couldn't cut it. Too bad, Warriors. You looked like you could have been a real heavy set. Last night's Blackout in Riverside took a few boppers off the map, including some Warriors from Coney Island. We'll be thinking about you, Warriors. Down in Riverside, the Blackout just claimed a couple more suckers. Our deepest regrets go out to the Warriors.
You play baseball?
That Orphan's record just went platinum and knocked the Coney Island Warriors' new release right off the charts. Keep on trying, Warriors. The Warriors were wrecked trying to defend their scratched rep. Looks like the Orphans are really moving up. The Warriors just got tossed out of Tremont and failed to regain their rep. Well, babies, maybe next time you'll remember to bring the big hits with you.
I'm mimes entertaining you suckers!
Word is, the Warriors don't have what it takes to survive the art scene out in Soho. Too bad, Warriors. We all thought you had more talent. Down in Soho, the Warriors received the silent treatment. Maybe next time they'll be able to make their voices heard. Keep trying, boppers. The Warriors just flopped in an off-Broadway special they tried to rig up. It's just not your turn for the big time, Warriors.
Hey, Fuentes! Bring out the whole familia, hermano! ¿Sí?
You should have feared. Is going to make.
The Warriors were found wasted up in Spanish Harlem. I guess Hurricane Diego and Vargas blew them down. Two of the biggest boys in the Puerto Rican rhythm section knocked the beats right into some Warriors. Sorry, babies, but you should never stay out during a storm.
This is for you!
See that face?
The hi-hats broke a few legs during a private show for the Warriors out in Coney. Don't sweat it, babies. They're a tough crowd. The Warriors got a little stage fright when the hi-hats brought their latest play on tour. I guess Chatterbox has got himself a real showstopper. Adios. Down in Coney, the Warriors were wiped out by the hi-hats' latest performance. Every artist has his day, boppers. The warriors tried to overthrow the kings of Coney and lost their front man last night. It seems that Virgil still got the kingdom under control. Cleon couldn't keep up with his longtime rival and former mentor Virgil. His crew still got the streets, but without their war chief, they don't know what to do with them.
Holy shit! I'm out of here! Damn, now we'll never find Virgil!
The destroyers defended East Coney last night and ended out on top. I guess the warriors weren't as tough as they talk. Virgil held his ground last night as an army of warriors tried to march in and wreck his set. Looks like the Coney rivalry is still going strong. The latest word from the front lines in Coney has it that Cleon's troops just ain't making the grade. Seems Coney is still big enough for 2 outfits after all.
I'll sterilize you, you dirty Coney cocksucker!
The ACs kept a tight leash on their turf last night and laid some mean beats down on that small crew from Coney. Streets is watching, warriors. Be cool. After the Riffs Club got raided, some warriors got wasted by the ACs up in Pelham. You should know better, boppers. Rumor on the streets is the warriors just can't cut it anymore. Too bad, suckers. Maybe it's time to hang up the gloves.
Man, this fight is on! Let's go! Don't move, wise ass!
The latest word is the Jones Street boys busted some warriors who are trying to narc 'em out to the man. If you're gonna play dirty, boppers, you gotta expect to get wrecked. The Jones Street boys bagged themselves some fellow Brooklyn boppers who were trying to bring the heat down. Fellas, where the cops are crooked, you're always gonna find hard knocks. 2 warriors got busted trying to snitch on some of Jones Street's operations. You gotta respect the streets, boppers. Don't ever go running to the man.
Fucking wild!
A crew that was making some waves went soft tonight. The warriors from Coney Island got wasted. If you got weak style and no muscle, boppers, you're gonna get wrecked. Bad news, babies. Seems the warriors have gone soft and lost the battle for the streets. Adios. Gotta bop hard to make it out there, boppers. Don't be afraid to throw around your muscle. Streets is watching, boppers. You gotta use some muscle to soldier. All right, boppers. The big alert has been called off. The Turnbull ACs ran the Coney crew down in Gun Hill, and the Riffs are on the way to pick up the trash. Adios. Good news, boppers. The Turnbull ACs pulled through and nabbed those not-so-slick warriors. The Riffs have been alerted and are on their way to have a word with them. Let's just hope they last that long. Good night, boppers. Stay solid. Relax, boppers. The Rift's request has been recalled. The backstabbing warriors have been caught by the Turnbull ACs. Rest easy, boppers.
Make your move! It's gonna be alive, man! My mood rings practically! These are mad! Don't have the balls! Don't drop your pants this way, ain't ya?
We just got word. A junior crew stopped the runaway warriors in Tremont. Nice work, orphans. You can be sure you got a spot on the Rift's network now. They're heading your way to pick up the trash. A minor league team, the Orphans, took out the infamous warriors up in Tremont and are handing them over to the Gramercy Rifts. I don't think the Rifts are gonna let them off without at least a good talking to. You hear what I'm saying, babies? Good. Some small-time outfit from Tremont has taken care of the warrior problem for us. Good job, orphans. You made your name known and earn yourself a place with the Rifts. The Rift's request has been called off, boppers. The baseball furies have pulled off what the ACs and the orphans failed to do. All it took was a bat and some balls, boppers. Stay safe in the big city tonight. We'll give you the word as soon as it comes in. This is coming straight in from Riverside. The Furies hit a grand slam and beat down the Warriors. Looks like the Rifts are on their way down right now to congratulate the winning team. All right, boppers. The latest word from Riverside is that the baseball Furies batted a perfect game with the Warriors. Just hang tight, Furies. The Rifts are on their way down to console the sore losers of the night.
You thought I was soft,
You had to fuck everything up! You ain't getting fucked tonight, Warrior! Just fucked up! How's it feel, huh? You like to give it up?
Move and you die.
You ain't so tough, you touching! You're gonna die, Warrior! Are you scared?
I'm gonna blow your fucking mind!
Looks like they've split up, boppers. The Lizzies just reported in that they nailed 3 members of the Coney crew. Be looking good, boppers. We ain't resting till they're all accounted for. Big news, boppers. That sinfully sexy gang of girls got their man. 3 of the warriors were picked up not too long ago. The Rifts are still looking for the rest of the crew, so keep an eye out and stay sharp. Adios. The latest word from the Bowery has it that the Lizzies took down 3 key players in tonight's festivities. The Rifts are still asking that you crack down on anyone wearing the Warriors' colors.
Nice smash, man.
Hey!
Hell yeah!
The Warriors have been wasted, but this ain't no good news. The Rifts got tipped off, found the real shooter and took care of it. Too bad the Coney crew had to go down for nothing. Sorry, boppers. Adios. We blamed the wrong crew, babies. The Gramercy Rifts caught the real killer, a rogue named Luther. Too bad for the Warriors. They got smoked before the Rifts could help them out. Sorry about that, boppers. Real sorry. The Gramercy Rifts just reported that they got their man, but it ain't what you think. The Rogues were the crew that pulled the trigger and framed the Warriors. It's just too bad that jive news got them wrecked along the way. Bad news, boppers. real bad. Adios.
Damn, baby, you a big spender tonight, huh? Here, take my pass, but don't tell no one. Thanks a lot, cutie. Come on back whenever you want to get